Welcome to TRS Clips, India's fastest learning portal. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell icon. What's your first memory? What about my first fiery relationship in life?
Oh, okay. So Ranveer and I used to, we were in PE bio class together. It's like a extra subject that you pick in your ICSE when you're whatever, like giving your 10th. And Ranveer and I used to run around our school jogging track where all I would hear was like, oh my God, I like her so much. Why doesn't she like me? Why don't you like me? Why don't you talk to her? Why don't you talk to her? Why don't you talk to her? Just like, dude, like you need to chill. Dude, like 15-year-old Ranveer was so obsessive. Like I think he had like watched too many Bollywood movies and he
Yeah.
was like, this is love, ye ashki hai. I want this.
I'll give the audience some background on this. Okay? So
Okay.
there was this girl I liked a lot in school who was kind of like a hard to get girl. Okay, at least she used to act like she was hard to get. You want to say something?
I don't.
Okay, cool. So she was a hard to get girl, and for me, I had to impress her. And I also wanted to impress her in a dhamakedar style.
Of course.
So what does my brain do? In front of me, there was a geometry box because we had just started geometry in 9th standard.
Yes.
So I took the divider, not the compass. You know, the divider with the two like danas, two C's.
I know the divider.
And I said, hey, let's call that girl Pooja. Hey Pooja, look here. And then I scratched out her first name ka first letter on my tricep.
But dude, you know what? The irony of that is that Pooja had a phobia of like people coming with sharp things near her hands.
And I said, yeah.
Especially around her wrists. And Pooja used to obsessively wear a watch all through school because she was worried that some glass was going to fall and cut her hand through. So, like, that was not the best tactic with Pooja.
Dude, I did one more up thing when it came to Pooja, which is that to really, because this divider trick didn't work with her, okay? So the next weekend, I was at home and you sometimes get bitten by a mosquito and then there's a scab that forms, and if you pull off the scab, then blood starts coming out. So I had a mosquito bite a scab on my foot and I pulled out the scab. So it started bleeding and I used the blood as paint and drew a heart on a paper.
Oh no. Dude, you know what? Like I was 2 years old when I found out about this because I had seen the heart that was drawn in Ranveer's blood. Oh my lord. Oh my god.
So yeah,
Horrible.
I should have become a YouTuber at that age, dude. So my creativity would have got a channel rather than all this gandagiri.
Dude, the one thing now that like, dude, like I love you guys separately. Y'all were like not a great relationship.
Yeah.
I hated the fact that y'all like just dragged me into the middle of all of it. Like in the sense of like, why was I there? I was a third party entirely. And I distinctly remember one phone call that, conference calls were all the thing then.
Yeah.
And so Ranveer asked me to like not tell her that, he's on the call. And because he's my friend and I'm loyal to him and we have an understanding, okay? Like, hey man, you're going to be like quiet on this call, right? Like she's going to be on this call. You're going to be quiet. And so I pick up the call and then I start talking to her. And then she goes like, are you sure he's not on this call? And I was like, yeah. He's not on this call. I promise you. I love you. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't say it. And then Ranveer starts to whack a table. Like over and over and over again. And then he finds some bloody bartans and he starts like whacking them. And then she's like, why are you making these sounds? Is someone here? And I'm like, no one's here. It's just us. I'm just crazy. I just love doing this stuff. And then he's just like going on. I'm just like, oh my God, you are a lunatic. Like you were like an absolute lunatic in school.
That's why we remained friends, because he used to just take my bullshit, Nandini.
Yeah, I still do.
So, how did you see that relationship mature between the ages of 15 and say 18 and a half, 19?
I mean,
It just kept getting more toxic.
it didn't mature. That I think that's the problem, right? I think both of you like have grown significantly as people after that relationship. Like that is not to say, I mean, like that's not to dismiss your relationship in any way, shape, or form. It happened, right? But like it's just that I don't think that you guys brought out the best in each other, right? And because I know both of you individually as people even today, Like, I know that both of you did not bring out the best in each other. And you needed to find like a...
So what's the third person lesson here?
The third person lesson is that when people ask you, hey, can I tell you something? You say no.
No, I mean, what can the viewers take away from this love story?
I would say that put some things into perspective. You're 15 years old. You're not going to marry the person that you're with at 15. Just like breathe, like it's okay. You will find someone. Your life is not ending at
Dude, we
17.
used to even plan our kids' names and shit, like...
I'm happy for you. Like, I'm happy for you. Like, I'm happy for whatever it brought to you.